So this past weekend there was a World Cup that went on for gamers, for video gamers who play Fortnite in particular. And this World Cup was basically equivalent, if you're talk about American football, it's equivalent to the Super Bowl. If you talk about soccer or football, it's basically the World Cup. So basically this had a major payout, and I want to talk to you today over a tweet I saw on this last Monday about a certain streamer named Tfue. So for you who don't know, Tfue is a Twitch streamer who streams on the platform Twitch, and he is one of the biggest Twitch streamers out there. And he's also very good at the game Fortnite. So that's probably one of the reasons why a lot of people watch him. And he is one of the 100 people who qualified for the World Cup. So as you can tell, if you get followed by a lot of people, obviously you're going to have a lot of haters. And that just comes with the territory. You know, no matter what you do, if you cure cancer, you're going to have a hater who doesn't want you to cure cancer. And it sucks, but you know, that's just the way it is. That's the way it's always going to be. And I just want to talk about this particular hater. You know, having haters is not really anything new. So as I just said, Tfue is one of the guys who qualified for the World Cup. And unfortunately, he did not do very well. He actually got 67th of 100. And that's 67 people out of the whole world. He's the 67th person, best of the best. Logically, you wouldn't think, hey, this guy's really, really good. And he's actually won many, many tournaments before. You know, duo tournaments, solo tournaments, trio tournaments. You name it. He's won a lot of tournaments, and he's very, very good at what he does. So he did not do very well at this particular tournament, and so he tweeted out GG, which is a gaming term which stands for good game, and it's in the sense of what he was talking about. All he put, GG's only. That's all he put, so good game only. In retrospect, he was just saying, yeah, I did bad, but oh well, it happens. And then there's someone who tweeted back at him, and this is the guy I want to talk to you today about. So I'm going to put a screenshot on the screen for you guys to look at, and I'm going to read it and just follow along what I read. And I will try my best to interpret what this stuff means, because I'm sure if you're not a gamer, I'm not a gamer myself, but I watch people play video games. I enjoy it. So I know pretty much all these terms. Okay, let's get into it. So he says GG's only, the very popular guy. And one of the guys says, bro, I think it's time to save face and announce your retirement from LAN events and tournaments. And LAN events, I think, okay, this is one of the terms I don't know. I think it's something, because this was a live tournament, so if you're like at the Super Bowl, it's just like being in a stadium with people. So he was playing with 100 people around him, and there was a stadium full of people. So I think that's a LAN event. It's just when you're live, playing live in front of live audience. You become the laughingstock of the FN community and social media today. It's not about Tfue versus Ninja. And Ninja is also a very popular streamer. He's probably bigger than Tfue right now. I particularly watch Ninja play video games. He gets a lot of viewers as well, and a lot of haters, but that's besides the point. And there's this little thing, you know, Tfue versus Ninja is like women's soccer, USA versus the other good women's soccer. I'm not sure. I don't really follow soccer, so I'm not sure, but it's just like that and that. So he's talking about it's not just popularity versus popularity. And they're also both good at Fortnite as well. It's not about Tfue versus Ninja anymore, the best of the world. We're talking about, and all of them are way above your league. Oh, okay. Sorry, this guy's very bad at grammar. It's not about Tfue versus Ninja anymore, comma. The best in the world we are talking about, and all of them are way above your league. So there's a reason why I wanted to talk about this hater in particular. So as I keep saying, this Tfue guy is the best of the best. He qualified for the world tournament. He didn't do very well in this tournament, and this guy's telling him to give up. And this is the problem with freaking haters these days, especially this hater. This not only he's not just hating on Tfue. he's also hating on himself if you really think about it. And this guy that tweeted at him is like, you know what, you need to give up. And that's the most ridiculous thing. I'm going to tell you why this tweet in particular bothers me so much. Is this Tfue guy is really good, like I keep saying. And he's done very well in different tournaments. And this one tournament, he happened to not do very well. He happened to not place in a good spot, even though he is among the best of the best. And you have this guy who, not only is this guy hating on Tfue, he's also hating on himself. And let me explain. Tfue's back is against the wall. He just had a very, very bad performance. And he knows it. Everyone else knows it. I mean, everyone keeps telling him, oh, you're washed up, you suck. And his back is against the wall. And you only can go forward from here. You can either sit down, give up, or you can move forward. And this guy is telling him to just give up, you know. He knows he's done really good on the past performance, but this one time he didn't do good. Now he's washed up, he's out. And this guy is basically saying that if his back was against the wall, he should just give up as well. And that's the problem with a lot of people, is that they have this barrier to break, and they just, instead of breaking through it, they give up. And I want to give you an example of this topic. So let's talk about Tiger Woods for a second. So most of you know who Tiger Woods is. He's a famous golfer who, back in the day, who was a very, very good golfer that won the major tournaments. He won a lot of tournaments, and he even had a video game. It was named after him. It was called Tiger Woods, and it was a golfing game. And he was like on top of the world. And then all of a sudden, he did some stupid stuff, and he just hit rock bottom. He hit it hard. He went to jail. He cheated on his wife. He just fell off the face of the earth, and he became a laughingstock in the golfing community. And I'm sure once that happened, once he hit rock bottom, I'm sure he moped around, was like, God, this sucks. I'm the worst now. I used to be on top. Now I'm going through all this stuff. And then he probably finally gave in and started to golf again. A great thing happened. He just won this past year a huge tournament, the biggest of the biggest tournaments of the golfing community. And I'm sure no one saw it coming. You know, he was just a guy who was on the top, hit rock bottom, and then climbed his way back up to the top. And it's a really great motivator for a lot of people that, you know, even if you hit rock bottom, you can still hit that high. But he came out and killed it. And that's the same position as Tfue. He's still the best of the best. He's still really good. He's not at rock bottom by any means. He just had one bad game, and this guy is just give up. The point of this video is to say never give up. This guy is the type of guy to hit a wall and just give up. And that's the way most people are. And that's just the way it shouldn't be. If you push through that wall, eventually you will get there, just a matter of time. But if you give up, you'll never be there. And then 60 years later, you're going to wake up and be like, what have I done with my life? Like, why did I give up on that one thing that I loved? Why did I give up on doing that thing? And that's one of the many things that happens in this day and age. And we all go through hard times. We all go through slumps in our lives. And at some points, it seems like there's no other option but to give up. But find out what you want, go for it, and become the best you can be. And become better than that. You know, someday, maybe this guy will wake up and change his mindset and hopefully not have that give up mindset, but it's kind of hard. Once you have that mindset, it's kind of hard to flip it. That's going to do it for this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. It's a longer video, but it's a good video, I think. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.